Hey everyone, Craig Ripley here. Welcome once again to my YouTube channel I call Living Off the Slab. Now, unfortunately, up here in the northern sections of North America, it is starting to get to the point where we need to put our bikes away for the winter and pull out the snow blowers. In fact, mine is already in the garage as we speak. Now, while this is a very sad time of the year for we motorcyclists, it's also time for a new beginning because we get to sit down and start looking back at the year or so that we had behind us and look at new trips and new adventures that lie ahead of us. Now, of course, the last couple of years have been pretty tough ones on most of us. For me, in 2020, I lost my dad in May, and then later on, I ended up having a little get-off on my WR250, and of course, tore my rotator cuff and ended up having to have surgery. The doctors told me that I would have a full year of recovery, so I didn't plan a lot of big rides for 2021. But fortunately, within 8 months, I was able to get back on the bike and do a 2-week trip through New England, which we had a great time, and then also get back on the WR250 and do some off-road riding on the Northeast BDR. But other than those 2 longer rides, everything that I did for 2021 was pretty much limited to my local area. So I am really looking forward to 2022 and planning another big trip and getting out there on the road for an extended period of time. As most of you know, I retired at the beginning of this year, so this is going to be my first big trip where I don't have any time constraints to worry about. So I'm really looking forward to that and really taking my time and enjoying the areas that I'm going to be riding through. Again, take a little bit more time and go see more as we go along. And while, of course, plans may change because of given circumstances, right now what I'm thinking about doing is riding out and visiting Utah again like I did in 2019, but I want to take my wife because she didn't get to see a lot of those amazing places that I saw during my last cross-country ride. So we want to spend, I don't know, a couple of weeks riding around in Utah. And of course, I need a route that is going to get me out to Utah. So why not do Route 66, right? And go along and see what the Mother Road has to offer, because I've never officially done that trip. So this sounds like a good time to me to combine these 2 things and then make my way all the way out to California and then, of course, back home again. Now, in the past, as I plan these trips, I do videos and I release them out to YouTube of all of the planning process. But I've done that a few times now, so I want to try something a little bit different. I want to show you the planning process that I go through on creating this big trip, but I'm going to do it in a slightly different way. I have created a community out on my website, that's free of charge. All you have to do is go sign up. But all of the videos that I'm going to create on this planning process are going to be posted to that community. So you're going to have to go out and sign up to see those videos. And why I'm doing this is because I want people who are really serious about going through this process with me. They will be able to learn something and also help to teach me things that I am missing, right? Things that I might be overlooking. Because every time I do one of these videos, I learn something from the comments and suggestions that everybody gives to me. Now, this community is going to be free of charge to everybody who wants to sign up, but you are going to have to make the effort to actually go out there and sign up. Because as I said, I want people who are really interested, not people who are just going to watch 3 minutes of a video and then give me a thumbs down or whatever. I want people that are really interested in learning, who are interested in getting involved with the process. And this is going to allow me to get more into the nitty-gritty of planning, get into some details and things that I really don't have time to get into in the YouTube format. It also is going to give me the opportunity to answer questions for people, because we will have a forum available that goes along with this series of videos that I'm going to be creating, and you can answer questions, you can talk amongst each other. Again, we're going to kind of create a little mastermind group, I hope, of a bunch of people who are really interested in traveling by motorcycle and want to learn from each other. My plan is to do one video a week over the course of this winter as we go through this planning process. And of course, that's going to keep me honest and keep me on track and not let this go to the wayside. I really want to get out there and do this, so you're going to help me to be responsible to getting this done. So if this sounds like something that's interesting to you, well, then go to my website, www.craigripley.com or www.livingofftheslab.com. They'll both get you to the same place. On the home page, scroll down until you see this box. Right there, click on the button and it'll take you to a place where you can sign up for this online community that I've created, again, through my website. I've already created a couple of videos that is going to get us started with this process, so you can sign up, go out, take a look at those videos, again, ask questions, make comments, or so forth. Again, that's what I want. I want you guys to get involved with this process. And also, please remember that I do have an online course called Creating Epic Road Trips that is on sale right now, 50% off, so it's just $39.50 to learn all about the tools that I use for creating my big trips. All right, guys, I hope to see you out there in this community and we can get started with this planning for 2022.